Trevor Christian here from Isle of Man Sport, and I'm glad to say that you're back again, returning for the second year of your coach festival, because last year you started it and you're feeling your way. It went well, obviously.
It went really well, yeah. We had a full house, so we sold out tickets, so I was really pleased with that. We had some fantastic people over to talk. I mean, last year we had John Fletcher, who was the England under-18s rugby coach. He was fantastic, brilliant. You know, he really wowed the coaches, and everyone came over with loads of good tips.
Yeah. So this year you made it bigger again. Over to you. Take us through.
Yeah. Well, this year we've expanded it a little bit. So last year we had the Friday night and the Saturday day. So we're doing that again, but we're also going to have some extra workshops on the Sunday as well this year. So it's going to be a real hit. We've tried to theme it a little bit different each day, so this time you can pick a mix, so you don't have to come for the whole festival. If you can't get the whole weekend off and you just want to come to the Saturday or the Sunday or the Friday night, you can pay for each one individually.
But there is an incentive, isn't there, to go to all of them?
For sure, yeah. You know, if you book and pay for the whole weekend, you know, that's £25 for Saturday, £25 for Sunday, £10 for Friday, because it's only the evening. You get your Friday fee back. So, fantastic. You know, you have to attend for the whole festival because we want to encourage attendance, after which we'll give you that £10 refund.
Okay, well, take us through. What you got?
Yeah, we've got some great guys. So this year we've got, on the Friday night, we've got a workshop with a guy called John Mills, and he was the sort of director of coaching for British Cycling. But he also delivers loads of workshops for UK coaching. And on Friday night, he's going to deliver a workshop called Coaching the Person in Front of You. So very generic. It'll be valuable to any coach from any sport, and it will really help you engage with.
And that's always a question. You know, is it refined just to that one sport, or does it work across different sports? You think it does?
It's really important for me that it's going to be of value to any coach from any sport, whether it be team sport, individual sport, you name it. So, you know, that particular workshop's all about learning how you can get the most out of that person in your session, no matter who they are. We have people from different backgrounds, different levels and abilities, so how can we make sure our session is meeting the needs of that participant?
Great.
So we're really looking forward to that. Saturday, really excited, Paul, really excited.
You're excited about Moulton?
We got, it just so happened that Isle of Man Rugby were doing an event with South African rugby legend Bryan Habana. He's an amazing player, World Cup winner in 2007. Equalled and bettered, I think, Jonah Lomu's record-holding try scores for the World Cup.
That's impressive.
And he's doing a breakfast club, which we also run, so why not join forces? So we managed to get some tickets for our festival goers for the Bryan Habana breakfast on the Saturday morning, which is up at the Commerce Hotel and Golf Resort, or Mount Murray as it was formerly known. And he's going to get your breakfast with Bryan Habana, fire all the questions you want at him, and maybe even get a picture with him at the end as well.
Sweet.
So great way to start the day.
Okay, and it carries on.
Sure, yeah. So we'll head off for a break, get some lunch at the NSC. We've then got John Mills again is going to do a second workshop, this time on coaching 5 to 12-year-olds. So the theme for the Saturday afternoon is very much around sort of children in primary school age groups. So that's going to be delivered by Danny Newcomb. Danny is also doing some workshops on the Sunday, and he is an absolute coaching guru, expert, legend. He's a senior lecturer at Oxford Brookes University on the coaching programme there. He also coaches at high level, so he works with the Welsh coaching setup in hockey. And as well as hockey, he's worked with lots of other sports, including like cricket, lawn tennis association, you name it. You know, he's a real expert in the field of coaching and skill learning. So he's going to deliver a session called Boing, and Boing's like Boing, yeah. It's basically an online resource that primary school teachers or coaches can use to help them devise sessions to improve the physical literacy of the young people in their session.
Okay.
Now on there they've got loads of ideas of games that you can mix and match to make your session meet the needs of the kids in your session. So it's a fantastic resource, and he's going to explain that resource and go through some of the activities within that. So it should be really good.
Boing. Right.
Yeah. On the Saturday night, we've got the celebration of coaching, which we did last year again. John Mills is going to speak at that and talk about sort of player pathways and coaching pathways and the importance of that. And at the celebration, that's a free event for coaches to celebrate all that they do in sport, and it's amazing the volunteers we've got in the Isle of Man and the time they put into coaching. So we like to put a free event on for them to sort of say thank you, give them a bit of a feed, and let them listen to someone interested in the world of coaching. Yeah, absolutely. So that'll be with John. We're also going to give out some awards like we did last year on the accolade for innovation and coaching. So we'll be inviting nominations for coaching programs, so any organisations that are doing really amazing coaching programs that are transforming coaching. But also we're going to have an additional award now for an individual coach who epitomises excellence in coaching, and that could be whether it's excellence in grassroots coaching or in performance coaching. Get your nominations in, so just email me on trevor.christian@gov.im and I'll send you a form for that.
Okay.
But Sunday, it doesn't stop there, Paul.
Long interview today.
Absolutely. So Sunday we're carrying on. We've got a guy called Scott McNeil coming over. Scott, he's also from hockey. He transformed the hockey coach education program, but he also works with the English Premier League football elite head of coaching program as well. So again, a guy with multi-talents from various sports, and he's going to go through a workshop on creating effective learning environments. So how can you adapt the environment to make sure, some coaches, they've got 1 hour a week with people. How can you maximise that hour to get the most out of it so that you're linking in with best practice on how people actually learn skills, and you're not wasting time with just stuff that's not helping those kids, young people or senior participants, of course.
Why are you looking at me like that? Senior,
yeah. Anyone over 18, Paul? You just about look over 18. So how you can help those people and make sure the environment is best for them to learn. Moving on from that, we're going to hopefully go and have a little look at Brian Habana, do a coaching session with Chris Brannigan up at Vagabonds, and we're going to finish the day off with Danny Newcomb again, who did Boeing. He's going to look at something called constraints-led coaching, a bit of a buzzword in coaching circles at the minute, Paul. I mean, exactly.
Oh, you've got to find out.
If you can't explain it to a 5-year-old, then you probably don't understand it well enough yourself.
Right.
So that'll be me at the moment. But my understanding of constraints-led coaching is how you can adapt the people, the environment, and the tasks that you do in your coaching session in order to help people learn without you just saying spoon-feeding them the information. So how can you adapt the scenarios in your sports session to get the learning that you want the people to get out of that session without just telling them to it. So it's like guided discovery, so they're exploring different problems that you set, and that's going to help them learn more about the sport that they're participating in.
Excellent. Is that everything?
That's everything, mate.
That's everything, right. It's a big brochure here.
It is, yeah.
Is it Eventbrite to go for tickets?
It is, yeah. So basically get onto Eventbrite. You can do a search.
Search then for Isle of Man.
You can put a little flash on there, and it'll find it on there. You can also find links on our coaching forum as well on the Isle of Man Sport Facebook page, so have a look on there. Well,
as ever, Trevor, passion is there. I love it. This guy really enjoys what he's doing, and working these must be quite tough, isn't it?
It's a lot to bring together, but it's well worth it, absolutely.
Okay, now the dates of this again?
It's Friday the 6th to Sunday the 8th of September.